Welcome back to another creepy tale with the collective. Tonight we'll be discussing the Basano Vase. But first, if you've not subscribed to our channel, please do. Also, click the notifications button so you don't miss anything that we release, and hit the thumbs up button on this video. It helps us out a lot, and we appreciate it. The Basano Vase carries an alleged curse, initially said to have been created in the 15th century in Italy. The legend carries a tragic tale. The vase was a wedding gift, bestowed upon a young woman by an anonymous sender near Naples. The lady assumed it to be an omen of good luck, as it was presented the night before the actual wedding, perhaps as a gift of good fortune. Though, the night of the wedding would prove otherwise. The beautiful bride was found dead, with her arms wrapped around the vase tightly. Legend has it that as she was dying, she swore to return and get her revenge. There is no mention of who could have wanted to kill the young woman. Perhaps the revenge was through the generational passing down of the vase, which resulted in mysterious deaths, following mysterious circumstances. It fell in the hands of relative to relative, each meeting their demise soon after receiving the Basano vase. Eventually, the vase was concealed. Some sources state it was buried by a priest or a relative on sacred land, or in a garden. Other sources state it was simply hidden. As a result of this, several centuries had passed before its rediscovery. An unknown man in 1988 is said to have stumbled upon the vase, who upon closer inspection noticed a note hidden within it. It read, "Beware, this vase brings death." The man neglects this eerie warning, discarding of the parchment and bringing the vase to an auction house. It sold quickly to its next victim at 4 million lira, approximately $2,270 today. The buyer was a pharmacist, found dead by his family, who then sold the vase to a surgeon. Then the surgeon was found dead. The notorious reputation of the Basano vase had reached an intrigued archaeologist. He wanted it for his private collection. Despite the disapproval of his family, the man follows through with the purchase and shortly succumbs to an unknown and mysterious infection. The family is horrified, disposing of the vase through the nearest window during their hysterics. Unfortunately, a police officer witnessed this and attempted to return the Basano vase to the inconsolable family. They of course refuse, warning the officer to dispose of the vase as soon as possible. Fearing for his own life, the officer is turned down by every museum he pleads to. Each was familiar with the curse, fearing its capability, thus leaving the officer to resort to desperate measures. He is said to have gone to a cemetery in which he placed the vase in a lead box before burying it deep underground. The cemetery is not specified, though the disappearance of this vase had brought these mysterious deaths to a halt. With no more reported deaths or sightings, it is widely believed the story of the Basano vase ends here. Or does it? There are unsurprising variations of the legend, some even stating that the vase was created by the beautiful bride as a gift for her future husband. Others believe she was murdered by an individual rather than the vase, resulting in her vengeful spirit creating the curse. Some sources even say that the officer was hit by the vase rather than having stumbled upon the family tossing it through their window. It's in the same version that the officer was advised by the church to bury it. With no names and a grainy image to support the existence of this legend, the validity of the curse of the Basano vase is debatable by all means. While some claim it to be one of the most cursed objects in the whole world, others believe it is simply a hoax. Perhaps by an auctioneer, creating an extravagant tale which he knew in 1988 would sell. The vase itself is said to have been made of silver, weighing about 4.5 pounds, looking incredibly era appropriate for the 15th century. Though it may not visually appear as the most interesting of artifacts, the legend behind it certainly is a wonder.